Today we are in conversation with Haripriya. She's been a follower of Jesus Christ for 15 years now. Hi Haripriya, what are you doing?
Doing good, thank you.
Describe your spiritual journey before you met Jesus.
Sure. I come from an Orthodox Brahmin family. I was taught to fear God and please God by following rituals and strict following of Hindu traditions. As for me, I worshipped any God who had a name, including Jesus or Allah, any gods that I came across, and also people who could, claim themselves to be gods. I didn't mind worshipping them. I basically did this because I wanted to please everybody so that they will bless me well and I can have a good life.
Was there anything you were searching or looking for?
Actually, I was pretty satisfied where I was. I was not looking for anything. I was healthy. I had a good loving family. I was well provided for. I did well in school and extracurricular activities. I had good behavior for my age, and I was liked by many people around me. So I was leading a pretty good life, and so I didn't look for anything special.
So what was your first impression about Jesus and Christianity?
Basically, I respected everyone, so I respected Jesus too. I went to a Catholic school, and I told my Christian prayers sincerely in school, even though I did not understand what the prayers meant. To me, I saw Jesus as the God for Christians, and I sought His blessings too in my life.
So how were you personally introduced to Jesus?
Mostly it was in school. I had been given a Bible in school. I even had a cross in my house. But every time I tried to read the Bible, the first book was sufficient enough for me to quit going further because I didn't understand much when I read the Bible. But I got to read a comic version about the story of Jesus, and I really liked the story. I felt really sorry for him when it came to the crucifixion part. Again, I always saw Jesus as one of the gods, and he was the God for the Christians, and I just respected him like that.
How were you interested in knowing more about Jesus?
Well, my older sister had come to know a little bit more about Jesus through her friend who had also come to know about Jesus, and slowly she started asking me some questions that challenged me that I never gave time to think about. Some of those questions were about the purpose of life, if there was really one life or were there multiple lives for us, if there was really one God or were there many gods, what would happen after death, whether I knew whether I would go to heaven or hell, and how can my good compensate for the bad that I have done? Is it fair to take it that way? And what are the characters of God? Why should we call somebody as God, and who is worthy to be worshipped as God? Now, all these questions were pretty challenging, and then she retold me about the God of the Bible and Jesus, and it was quite a revelation because Jesus stood apart from all the gods that I was familiar with. But even though I learned something new and different about Jesus, and there were a lot of these questions for which I did not have an answer, but Jesus had the answers, yet I could not or would not disobey my parents to follow Jesus as the only God.
So what prompted you personally to follow Jesus?
Well, I had all these questions in my mind, and I was trying to figure out answers for these questions. And I was told that the decision that I'm going to make about Jesus will have eternal impact. and I had to make a choice now because I didn't know how many days I had to live, and I couldn't postpone this decision for later. So I was pondering over these questions, And him. Faithful and good, and He will satisfy all your expectations and needs.
Thank you, Haripriya, for sharing your testimony. God bless.
Thank you.